Howdy y'all. Hey, I wanted to share with you something I got for Christmas. Actually not this Christmas, but a couple of Christmases ago, and it is a little lantern. I was doing some motorcycle camping with Lori, and we had a really big honking lantern, and so my sister gave me this one so I could, you know, pack more gear on the motorcycle. And so it runs on 3 D-cell batteries, which is not, you know, a whole lot of power, but man, it gives off some really good light. I'll turn it on in the dark. Well, I'll show you right now. It's got 2 settings. Got a low and a high. I don't know that you can see the low, but anyway, it is an LED sort of thing. You can kind of take this top off here. You can see what the LEDs look like. It's kind of a little of a fogged bulb there. And anyway, got a little O-ring, I think, that helps kind of keep some of the rain out. This is not waterproof, but it is supposed to be weatherproof. You could take it out in the rain. And I'll show you the little battery compartment. It's got a little hook on it, and you can, you know, hang it upside down in your tent if you want to. I've got a little D-ring on this one, or I can hang it with the D-ring if I want to as well. But anyway, the battery compartment here, you just kind of press down a little bit and then turn it, and it pops open. And as you can see, it's got those 3 batteries. It looks like 2 of them are inverted, one of them's kind of sticking up. But to try and get it to close, it's a little bit of an exacting thing. It's got a red arrow on this one, on the lid, and then a little red arrow down inside here. I don't know how well you can see that or not, but you have to get this little, I don't know, indentation here kind of lined up with that little protruding piece. And if you can get that done, then it just kind of, you know, goes right back together real easy. So that's what you got to watch out for when you're putting it together. But anyway, this thing, it's got like 2 different settings. I think one of the newer ones you can get that's got maybe even 3 settings where it'll strobe, but this one's, you know, an older model, so it doesn't have the strobe. Anyway, the real reason that I like this is I had a power outage, you know, about 3 a.m. on a new moon, and I mean, it was so dark black you couldn't see your hand right in front of your face like that. I mean, it was dark, not only inside the house but outside as well. The only light that was going on was this little tiny LED right here. I had this sitting up on my dresser in my bedroom, and it would flash every, I think 5 seconds is what it flashes. So man, it was really a saver, because, you know, if you aren't really prepared and you have to go find your matches in darkness that's that dark, you better know exactly right where everything is, man, your candle or your flashlight or whatever. I use my flashlights, you know, here and there. I buy those, you know, $3.88 ones at Walmart or whatever, and, you know, I have several of them scattered around the house, but I don't know if it would be in its proper place, especially with me and Lori both using them. You know, you might take it outside and leave it on the back porch or whatever. So anyway, I really like this light. The good thing about it is it costs $25. I think you can get it at like Walmart. You might go online and look at Amazon or something like that. You probably have to pay shipping there, but I think if you order it through Walmart, you can have it sent right to their store, or maybe it's even in their store, so you can probably check that out, see. But anyway, on the lower setting, I think it's like 100 lumens, and then the higher settings like 250 lumens. They do make a newer one, you know, that's even more, I think like 300 lumens or something like that. But I think on the high setting it'll run for, seems like it was 40 hours. No, I take that back. It's, yeah, that's right. 40 hours for the high setting. The low setting will run almost twice as long. It would go something like, I don't know, 80, 90 hours, I think, something like that. So anyway, I've had this thing for 2 years now. You know, I don't keep it on all the time or anything, but you know, when I have a power outage, I'll put it on for a few hours, something like that. And that little LED, man, it has been flashing steady every 5 seconds for the past couple of years. And so, man, I really like that aspect about it. It's got kind of a little rubber baby buggy bumper thing around the bottom and on the top here. And if you drop it from less than 1 meter, it's supposed to be shock resistant. So I'm not going to drop mine to find out. But it's kind of got this little rubber non-stick type pad thing on it, so I like that about it, so it doesn't really slide around. I'd really like to have a second one of these, and may get one just to kind of keep in the truck or the car, because if you ever had to change a flat tire or something like that, you know, doing it with a flashlight is, if you're lucky to have a flashlight or one of those little bill clips on your hat or something like that, not really the greatest thing. So anyway, it's got really good power. I'll roll in some footage here of it at night, whatever, so you can kind of see it. But anyway, really good light, I think, for the price. I'm thinking about getting another one, and I think you won't be disappointed. If you go online and look at them, you can read some of the other reviews. Don't take my word for it necessarily, but I think you will really like this light, because really nice and strong. You know, it's versatile. It can hang right side up or upside down kind of a thing. It's got that little beacon, you know, that'll help you find it in the dark, and it puts out good light too. So anyway, I hope you'll check it out, and I know you won't be disappointed if you get you one.